Hi there guys, Neil at Italia Autos here. Welcome back to another video on my channel and yet another cold, icy day inside the workshop. So this is technically the first chance I've had to film since before Christmas. I got ahead of myself by 3-4 weeks, so I could have a lot of time off over Christmas. I think I had almost 3 weeks off by a couple of days where I had to come in and do a few jobs. So today, this video is basically going to be about the channel and a little bit of a garage update because I do have a little bit of news for you. So I'm going to start with the channel update first of all. What I have done sort of on the side, I have made a Facebook page called Italia Autos chat page. So we can all head over there and you can post pictures of your cars, you can post pictures of yourself so I know who I'm talking to rather than a username. And I'm going to be participating on that page quite a bit. So put the link in the description down below and you can all head over there and tell me who you are, tell me all about your cars. A lot easier than you can do in the comments on YouTube. What I'm also going to be starting is a channel membership for my YouTube channel, just to create a little bit of extra revenue for me. What you're going to get for probably £2.99 upwards is going to be access to some special videos where I am going to put a longer cut in. Also, the videos in the membership page will not have the YouTube advertisements in them, so you'll be able to watch them without being hindered by anything to do with that. There will also be questions, so if you want to ask a question, if you're a channel member, I will get to it as soon as I can, hopefully within 24 hours. So that's going to sort of add a little bit more to the channel for you guys. I also have Patreon still going on the side if you do want to join up for that. All the links will be in the description down below. So the final big news update is I finally got myself a sponsor for the channel. So for the foreseeable future, or at least the next 6 months anyway, one video a month will have an advertisement in it for a company called Skillshare, who has kindly offered to sponsor some of my videos for me. So there will be a little bit of a sponsored segment later on in this video, but now let's get cracking on with the garage update. Now, over Christmas and New Year, I was hoping to film a video on changing some sills on an Alfa Romeo GT, but unfortunately my tripod broke, so I couldn't hold the camera and do the work at the same time, so that's never happened, so that's why you didn't have a video last week. So I have done a few pictures of it, so you can see the process of it now. And also a bit of a big news in the channel is I have decided I'm selling my GTV V6, but unfortunately it's already sold. The first guy that's come to have a look at it has bought it as it is, but we are going to be doing the paintwork on it before it goes off to its new owner. So over the next 6 months that is going to get finished. The guy who bought it owns a charity, so this is going to be going to the process of earning money for the charity, using it for track days and things like that. So I'm glad it's going to be going to a good home and it's going to get used well, which is what it deserves. Now with the 145, which is hiding underneath here all dirty and scummy because it's just been covered in dust for so long, I think it's time for this to go as well, and the guy has expressed interest in buying it as well. We're going to put the original alloy wheels back on it, tidy it all up again to make it all look really good, and then that one can go off to a new home as well. Other updates within the unit is not very much really. I have decided to get rid of a lot of my pallet racking. Those that followed the pictures that I do on the YouTube channel, I had a bit of a clear out. I've got rid of loads of gearboxes, loads of metal parts, aluminium parts, subframes.
But as you can see, the whole lot is gone.
I've got a lot more room along there. Technically, once it's all gone, I should be able to get 2 more cars in there. I do also want to sort out everything which is down in this little dark, dingy hole down here. A lot of 159 parts and a few sort of 147 parts. There's not actually much left down there now, but I want to sort that out, get that gone, and then I'm probably going to open up the side of the booth so I can then get another 2 cars in here. So I've now got loads more room for customer cars, and once these 2 have gone, I can probably get another ramp in there as well, so I can always have one of my long-term projects or a customer long-term project on the ramp, because I'm finding 2 ramps just aren't enough. Now let me talk for a few minutes about my new sponsor, Skillshare. Have you ever wanted to learn something new, educate yourself, teach yourself some new skills? Well, you can over at Skillshare.com. There are all types of videos for you to watch. There's all types of courses, all types of training videos, everything from mechanics to fixing your boiler, art lessons, right down to quantum physics lessons, depending on how far you want to go. Been watching a lot of videos by Sean Dyking this week with video editing techniques. It's been quite interesting, so I do suggest you give it a go. So please help my channel out by heading over to Skillshare.com. There will be a referral code in the description below where you should be able to get yourself a little bit of free access. So head over there, give it a go. It will help the channel out loads. So thank you again to Skillshare, my new sponsor. Now, the Punto GT, I was literally about to start doing it. I got it out of the corner, because if you remember it was in the corner over there. Got it out, parked it up inside the booth there. So I went to start it to get it on the ramp to pull the engine out of it to start stripping it all down. And unfortunately the engine didn't want to start. We know we had some running issues with it anyway, but that's probably something to do with the manifold gasket gone and it's blowing air somewhere it shouldn't do. But the problem I've got now is I have spark, but I've got no fuel pump and I've got no injection. I'm hoping it's just going to be an earth issue, but I just haven't had the time to touch that. But it is, trust me, it's on the list. That one's never going to get sold. It's going to be done and started, hopefully, as soon as I can. But you know what it's like, it's been a year in the waiting already. There is also a bit of an update on my Fiat Barchetta. I have ordered a brand new mohair roof in red for it, and I've also ordered some new rear lights. So as you can see, we've got a crack in this one. It's all going hazy in that one. That's all hazy and cracking as well. So I've ordered a new set of lights, or new, or at least a used set of lights anyway. And they're all inside the car there, along with the new hood, which I'm going to hopefully fit myself. Never done a hood before, but I am told that these are relatively easy on the Barchettas. So we are going to hopefully be getting that done this year as well. And I almost forgot, there's another big project which has been sitting outside for the last 6 months, is the GTV Cup, which I did a video on a good few months ago now. The engine has been pulled out of that. It's all been stripped back. Heads are going off to be refurbished, or pressure tested and skimmed. And then I've got to rebuild this big lump. As you can see, the main block itself, other than being dirty, it's all perfectly fine. These are the whole head gaskets. And as you can probably see, let's try and find them. They weren't in the best of shape. That had gone there. Look how it's exploded. It's cracked along here as well. It's cracked all the way along there. So the head gasket had definitely gone in this front bank. And the rear bank, you'd got it cracked all along there. It was all rusting and exploding all the way through there. So that sort of explains why the head gasket had gone in that one. So that is going to get rebuilt fairly soon. So if you want to see any videos on me rebuilding that, let me know in the comments below. I did do one on my GTA, so you can always go and watch that if you want to watch another engine rebuild one. So there we go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this channel update and it's satisfied your weekly video needs after not being here last week. What I'm going to be asking you to do is head over to the new Facebook page, show off your cars and yourselves over there so we can have a good chat. Don't forget that I'm also going to be doing the page membership, and I've also got Patreon still. And another big thanks to my sponsor, Skillshare. So please go into the link below and go to that, and that will really help me out loads. Thank you. I almost forgot to mention two other cars which have now gone. The blue 145 of mine, he's now gone. New owner is thoroughly enjoying that. The Alfa 147 GTA, the red one. New owner is loving that. That is now in Northern Ireland. So that's another two cars which have now gone from my unit. So I do have plenty of space now. So if you want to get your cars booked in and get some work done, give me a bell.